installing the advanced chute system right here. Just got it in. I got another one from my other mower out there, and we're installing it on the new Lazer Z, although it doesn't look very new right now. Needs a bath. I got it sunk it the other day in some mud, so gonna get it cleaned up though. But right now me and Mr. Tim are installing it on there. Still trying to figure this one out, so having watched some YouTube videos, and we already have one on Dad's mower, so we were looking at pictures of it and everything and trying to get it on here. But I'll set up the time lapse or a video on the next one, but right now we're just going to try to figure out how to get it on there and get it installed. Alright, so what we're about to do is we're about to cut off about an inch, inch and a half off the bottom of this chute so that it'll clear under the deck right here. So what was happening was it's hanging off about an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches right there off the deck, and so we don't want that, because when we drop the deck down it's going to scrape on the ground and everything and make a mess. So that's why we're about to.
You got spacers though where you can lift. These spacers right here are actually made to go under it to lift it, but we're not going to use them. We're just going to put them on where to, because if you put these on, they're going to be sitting on the deck like that, and then this plate here will sit on top of them. And I want to mount this flat on the deck, just like that is how I want to do it right there, rather than putting these spacers, either these or these, up under it, which would be, depending on the height that you would need, would be like that right there, and it'd be sitting on it like that. I'm not, that's the way they want it done, but you can take it and just cut the bottom of the chute off, because it's not going to hurt anything to do that. And then that way this piece right here will bolt flat to the top of that deck right there.
Look at that sunset. Pretty sunset there. Tell you what, we've gotten a ton of rain. You can see my tire tracks coming in here, and you can hear my feet just squishing. I mean, it's wet. Talked to somebody the other day with a rain gauge. They said we've had 7 inches here just the month of June, and we're only 10 days into June, so we've had 7 inches in 10 days. So I'm in the shop here with the equipment. Got the advanced chute systems on. Real excited about that. Extremely excited about that. Me and Mr. Tim got them installed. I don't know what day was that. I think it was Monday we got them installed, actually. So got them on there Monday. Didn't take us long, probably about an hour, maybe 2 on them. If that, I mean, it really didn't take us long at all to get them on there, especially after we got the first one on. We got the second one on very easy. And so real excited that we got them on. These things are going to be huge game changers for us, especially mowing commercial properties and in areas where there's a lot of windows or a lot of cars going by, pedestrians, anything. These things are going to be extremely well. And so here's the thing. Right here is how you open and close it. So if you're sitting on the mower, you're going to pull this towards you to open it, and then you're going to push it back out to close it. And so real simple design there. Just that spring is what makes it open and close. So really easy design there. Really like these. And so that was the same way. So we've had a lot of experience with these. Dad has one on his mower, and a little fun fact, I used Dad's mower for I would say probably a good 2 years before I bought my Radius. And of course I have another Lazer ZX series now, but long story short, I used his mower before I bought the Radius. So I used it for a good solid 2 years with the advanced chute system on it, and we really loved them. And so I went ahead and ordered me 2 of them. So when I ordered them, I still had the Radius, and I didn't want to put it on the Radius yet because I knew I was probably going to sell the Radius and get a Lazer Z, but I just didn't know when I would get the Lazer Z. So I held off on putting them on, held off on doing this video and everything. So long story short, we got the mower, and I said I'm going to go ahead and put them on. So went ahead and got them on there, and so now they're ready to rock and roll, but it's too wet to mow any grass. So that's kind of our problem right now. But anyway, you can see we've used them a little bit, and I have a couple of clips. I hadn't watched them yet. I'll have to make sure they're good enough to post and everything. My phone was having some audio problems the other day, and so I'm not really sure whether or not I'll be able to post those videos or not. But anyway, yeah, we'll film some more with these as soon as we can, as soon as it dries up. I've already used them a lot, and they work really good. I mowed about 8 yards yesterday with them, and no issues. They work fine. So there you go. That's the advanced shoe systems. And so hopefully Saturday I can film with them, and I'll show you how they work, show you in action how they work and everything, and I'll tell you my thoughts and then on them and everything. One thing I can tell you right off the bat that I'm gonna have to do is, so you can see there's a gap right there in between there. I don't mind that gap, and I don't mind, you know, all this gap on this side. The problem that I have with the gap is there's also a gap right here. And so that's, of course, you know, the top when you're looking on the mower. So when you're sitting in that seat right there and you're mowing grass with this chute closed, the grass is shooting back up at you sometimes. So I gotta fix that. So I've been thinking about it, and I kind of have a plan on how I'm gonna do this. And I don't know, I may have to get with Dad or Mr. Tim or somebody on this, because I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. But my thought is to take a piece of rubber about that wide and put it from right here all the way down and attach it to this, and then that way when you close this, it'll kind of seal that gap right there, and you won't have grass shooting up at you. The grass will just shoot down to the sides and then straight down. And of course, when it's open, you know, you don't have that problem. The grass just shoots out. But when it's closed, that should fix the problem of the grass shooting up at you. So that's my plan. I'll definitely do it on both mowers if it works on one of them. And so that's the plan. Like I said, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I really don't. I hadn't got that far, but that's kind of my thought. And so anybody else has any suggestions on that, please let me know. Like I said, I'm just trying to fill that gap right there, and I don't really want to weld anything. I just want to put something, you know, in there just to kind of fill that gap. And I thought rubber would kind of be the most simplest thing to do that, and kind of most practical deal. Almost forgot. We did an oil change in the Lazer Z also when we installed the advanced shoe systems. I did an oil change, and I think we have about 20 hours on the mower right now. You're supposed to do your break-in oil change at 10, but I let it get a little over just because I didn't have time to go to get the oil change kit and do the oil change, but did get that done, so I want to let you know about that. Waiting on everything to dry up right now. Like I said, we've got 7 inches of rain the first 10 days of June. So, you know, rain's kind of a tricky deal because, you know, you want the rain because that's what's going to make the grass grow. But if it rains too much, you can't get in to mow. So it's kind of like, you know, you want to find that happy medium between, you know, a lot of rain or a good amount of rain. And so that's just kind of my dilemma right now, kind of the problem. But we're getting that, you know, like I said, it's going to dry up next week and we'll get back to mowing. Hopefully we can get everything done for this week on Saturday. And so hopefully we can get that done. And so overall, we've had a pretty good week this week. We did a pretty good size landscape job rock install this week whenever it was pouring rain, so I didn't really get to film it any. And but I'm gonna try to go back over there and take some pictures of it, and I'll put them in a video or something later on, or post them on Facebook or something. All right, guys, appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and remember to like and subscribe. We're almost at 250. We're at 246 right now as I'm filming this video. Hopefully we can get to 250 pretty soon, maybe this weekend even, and we can do that giveaway next week or something. So remember to hit that subscribe button and enter in that giveaway. So if you hadn't entered in the giveaway, details on how to do that is in the video. I'll put the link either over here, top of the video, you'll see it. And so enter in that giveaway, and I guess that's about it. So appreciate you watching, and I'll see you later.